All right, it's been a few days. I haven't put out a reading or anything. I wanted to do some love messages from the divine feminine to the divine masculine. And this is going to be, just kind of an energy union check-in. So I'm going to ask Union Spirit to come forward and give us a little bit of information about the divine feminine and some love messages for balancing our divine feminine. So what I'm going to do is some tarot and then do some basically what would spirit want to say. All right, so Union, how is our divine feminine? What's going on with our divine feminine? Oh, one. Strength. Okay. Divine feminines are really exceptionally, I think, rising to their strength right now. I think there has been an incredible test of the spirit within our resolve for humanity. So our inner feminine has been going through a transformation really on how we accept, tame, and honor our inner beast, our inner strength, our leadership, our confidence, our power. I feel like this is the perfect energy for divine feminine right now, because everyone is really getting tested. There's so many just mental traps. I was gonna say mind-boggling, but I don't know. There's just so many mind-boggling mental traps right now that are really testing who we are and who we see ourselves as. I feel like the Strength card also, it has to do with how we see ourselves and our solar plexus and feeling as if, who we are is good enough without having to, I don't know, push distortions. Like the ego is super pressed, I guess, sometimes. Like the ego pushes us, it's a drive, and divine feminines are really being just amazing forerunners, I think, in showing us how to balance this strength energy. Okay, let's keep going. So overall energy is strength. Spirit, if you could, actually, let's do this. Spirit, what sort of unseen challenges taking care of this strength energy is the divine feminine working through? What does the divine feminine need to be aware of as the energy is being balanced? Right. And those postponement. Yeah, that makes sense. So again, that makes sense because there is a transformation, basically. Of course, like this whole situation in the world collective is really giving us this opportunity to see, how we're operating, where we're coming from, like where's our strength and our power coming from. And having to postpone that, like not being able to flex your muscle or to make your action, or just having to do it maybe in a different way. Absolutely postponement. It's absolutely having to see things and wait a moment. Harmony, totality, and letting go. I feel like what Spirit is trying to say about divine feminine, unseen, blocks that are, basically making this lesson a bit challenging at this point, are having to wait for the harmony of letting go. I'm sorry, of working with others. The harmony of working with others, like having to wait for that. Basically, divine feminines want harmony and to come forward and work together with others, as one of the whole, one of the whole, and a harmony within that. The issue then is letting go and knowing that you are a part of the cycle regardless of how, of how you think you should fit in. I know that's very hard. That's like a huge ego thing, is what my head is like buzzing about. Like, what? You want me to show up in a different way when I'm supposed to be just... You want me to do the jump when I'm just supposed to catch you? Like, I'm not about to switch roles. That's the hard part. Or having to adjust is what I'm hearing. Having to let go. And, really see, like, what happens. Like, as you battle, your inner energies, whatever is going on, if it is a beast roaring within, or if you're just, like slowly doing your creative thing, like, or very powerfully doing your creative thing, like whatever the strength is that you are mastering, it's very hard to just let go. I couldn't imagine being that jumper though. Like, you want me to be the jumper? Hold on, nah, I'm about to keep me personally, I'm keeping my legs on that thing. Like, you can be that one. You can do the letting go. Just kidding. So yeah, the strength is, maybe even knowing, the postponing of the harmony is trusting. It's letting go and then trusting that you're gonna make it. Let's get some more information. Okay, let's get like specific messages. What message from Spirit? Okay, so Union, what do you want to say? Union, what do you want to say to the Divine Feminine? If you could say something. Oh, come on. I know you want it just as bad as I do. I feel like this card means that, like, you're working so hard. Spirit is really working you hard as well, because you want this. You really want this. Like, you really want, like, you want to win. You want it just as bad as Spirit wants it, right? And that's why, like, you've called this mission to yourself. You came down here. You incarnated here for your own soul purpose. You made that agreement with yourself why you wanted to come here and go through everything that you go through. And Lord, help us, bless our hearts, everything that we've created and been passed down. And, like, you chose to be here now. Why? Because you want it just as bad as Spirit does. And that's why the Divine Feminines are in this energy, because we are going to win. It don't matter if you're a man or a woman. Divine Feminine is going to overcome and test this strength. You want it. You want it just as bad. I've been immature with my actions and emotions. I know that checking our ego check. And I've been immature with my actions and emotions. That's real mature. Okay, maturity is owning it, right? It's like staying strong through it and being like, you know what? Like, I need to fight through, okay, when I'm being immature, or when I notice that I'm being immature and I recognize that my actions or my emotions are really not aligned, with who I truly am, But that is also what Divine Feminine is going up against during these times. It's just like those times when we were immature and let our emotions get the better of us. That's so true. I'm not letting go. My actions and my emotions, it's hard right now. But again, okay, the Strength card. Everybody is transmuting this. The Strength is a really beautiful energy. And I love that it's like we just started Cancer season, but that it's like the Strength card. Because me as like air in like all my chart, I'm always living in like this future, like 4D. So sometimes I'm like energetically like contemplating like the next season. Or I don't know. I'm really trying to get in the moment. Anyways, but summer, okay, I'll just say summer. Number 8, the 8th month, Leo, Lion, like, we just started Cancer. Let's stay where we are, right? But I think it's still a beautiful energy to honor. Let's get one more from Spirit. Okay, that one flew out. I'm not the same when you're gone. And it shows, oh my gosh, guys. Spirit really wants Divine Feminine to just honor thyself. I know that it seems like it's an ego battle of when you were being immature and your emotions just got the better of you and you're just like so impatient, like, come on, you know, there's no way to let go. You're just so frustrated with the postponements, but I'm not the same when you're gone, and it shows because you are developing Divine Feminine into an incredibly whole and beautiful expression of our one, of our logos, of the divine expression of what we're supposed to be here. We have not been the same. We are not, how do I say this? We have been distorted and manipulated for so long that as we are returning to ourselves through this inner work and through these energies right now, we are returning to balance and harmony and totality and learning how to let go in the moment and being okay with postponement. Like, there's really nothing with things like growing and taking time. You know what I'm saying? Like, I went and had to go get, we have to bring it in because we want to bring forward who we truly are. I'm not the same when you're gone, and it shows because we haven't been who we truly are. We've been gone from ourselves, and now we are returning home, and that is the battle as well, and that is testing our strength and our resolve and our ego and our confidence and our creativity and our ability to swing with things. Like, you know what, now that I think about the lion, like, damn, he's kind of a cool cat though. Like he doesn't really, like, I don't know, I never, like, do they sweat? Do they be sweating? I guess when like another lion comes in, they start flexing, but are they ever sweating though? Like, they never sweat the totality or letting go. I don't know. So maybe that is a message in something of our inner strength. It's like the postponement, like they sit there and they wait, you know, that resolve. And somehow it's still harmony. I really love this card, especially with the dolphins coming out of like the heart center, and it's like blue and healing, touching on the third eye. Oh my gosh, this is so healing. I hope you guys can just take this in for a moment. That's beautiful. All right. I will do, let's see, I did want to get, I always really love to do some kind of like goddess energy. And I know this is just the Krista Mandala oracle, but like, I don't know, for me, I feel very like, I don't know, they look very goddessy. Like, I'm always just like, hey, it's a message from goddess. I feel like beautiful unity, spirit of one, goddess, that is our creator. What message do you have for divine feminine? Feminine? Yeah. Heavenly mercy. Wow, that's so interesting. I was just thinking of like, okay, you know, when you're a kid and it was like you were I don't know, you just arm wrestle someone or you twisted something, you fighting. Mercy, mercy, mercy. And they had to give up, right? Or you had to let them go. If they said mercy, it was like, that they submit. Messages, heavenly mercy. You know what? this battle, this arm wrestle, or this, like, if you think that you're fighting with spirit right now, spirit just wants you to know, peace, child, just let go to me. Give me your mercy. Call mercy, okay? Because you know what? Absolutely, truly, what is happening is that your divine expression is coming forward. And this is a beautiful grace. Like, you don't have to hide anymore. You don't have to play behind the ego. All of us, man and woman, this is what feminine is doing. I'll do one for masculine next, so that we balance this. Because if your ego is going hard at you, if you're immature, if you're feeling that your emotions are making you act immature, you're judging yourself on those things, you're battling certain ideologies about yourself, you know, how you thought you would be working with in this society, or just like how you are, you know, producing, I don't even know, like commodity. I don't know why it's like, you are valuable just as you are, is what I have to just say for one. So you don't have to just be making something like, I have to have a 9 to 5 to be considered valuable. No, you exist. You existing is valuable enough. God help, you know, that you are able to take care of yourself and provide for yourself, of course, you know, like take care of others and just do right for yourself, and generate legacy. At the same time, it's like you exist as a beautiful part of this web, just to exist. Like, our mental traps really are egos, and like what we think strength is makes us build this world around us. And again, I think that's all like shifting, and we'll be able to create a world, our own worlds, based upon, you know, the things that we really enjoy, the things that we want so bad, that spirit wants just as bad as us, taking mercy on us. This is mercy, transforming us and changing us, having us wait and really consider, what is the harmony of working with others or working with ourselves? How do I fit into the totality of this picture? Like, me personally, I'm pulling back right now. I'm letting go, right? And it's funny that there's plants and water, because I went and got a whole bunch of plants, and I'm so happy. Hello, Monty. I've named my plants as well. This one is Monty. But again, okay, so divine feminine, spirit just wants you to know that your true self is coming forward. And that is what this, you know, battle to let go, to really let go and allow the true self, because you are not the same. You are not who you really were. And that is why, because your heavenly self is taking mercy on you to free you from your old self, okay? And it doesn't matter as when you're having these emotions and you're feeling immature. You can always acknowledge that, okay? Acknowledge where you fit in that picture. And, you know, just harmonize with your inner self. Harmonize with your ego as much as possible. Postpone, you know, the postponement, the battle, kind of like having to go in and take this time is just truly a divine blessing. Okay. Oh, phew, I thought that my battery was gonna die. Okay, yeah, I love you, divine feminine, so much. Okay, I'm gonna give you one love message. Like, I mean, these are like love, for sure love. No hidden messages. When it comes to matters of the heart, there is no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. When it comes to matters of the heart, there is no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. It's okay. You're battling. If you're going through these things, a lot is being tested right now of divine feminine. But when it comes to matters of the heart, there's no right or wrong, so it's okay. Just have mercy on yourself, okay? No matter what. No matter what you were battling, if you feel like you lost the battle that day, you feel like you got immature and you acted out your emotions, it is okay. There's no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. This is what we came here for. This is why. To wake you up. Come on, you want it just as bad as I do, Spirit says. I wasn't the same before. I wasn't living who I truly was. There's no right or wrong, okay? That is a discernment on the matrix, okay, on the simulation that you make. It's all right to just wait and go within. Oops. Go within. Every choice that you make is only expanding your understanding of life and love. Beautiful. I love you, Divine Feminine. Amen.